Were you happy with him?
Yes. I was happy with him until the day he died.
Well, that's something gained at any rate, isn't it?
Well, he could be a monster, of course, with those black Irish rages.
I remember them well. Why did you take him from me?
I didn't. He came to me of his own free will. You must have known that. He wasn't the sort of character anyone could take from anyone else.
You were more attractive than I was.
You know perfectly well that had nothing to do with it. The spark is either struck or it isn't. It's so seldom the fault of any one person.
Any one person can achieve a lot by determination.
Well, I could tell you now. I couldn't before. You never gave me the chance anyhow.
What are you talking about?
There was somebody else.
Somebody else?
Between the time he left you and came to me.
I don't believe it.
It's true. Her name was Lavinia Parsons.
Not that dreadful girl who played Ophelia with poor old Ernest.
That's the one.
Are you telling me this to exonerate yourself?
No, Michael. I'm not apologizing to you or asking for your forgiveness. I see no reason to exonerate myself. Charles fell in love with me, and I fell in love with him, and we were married. I have no regrets.
Well, you're very fortunate. I have a great many.
Well, don't. It's a waste of time.
Whatever happened to that first husband of yours, Webster, whatever his name was?
His name was Webster Bennett. After our divorce in 2009, he went to Canada, and he died there.
You had a son, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Is he still alive?
He is. He went to Canada with his father. He's had 2 wives. The first one apparently was a disaster, and the second one seems satisfactory. They've had 3 children.
Does he write to you often?
I haven't heard from my son in 10 years.
I'm sorry, Lotta. I really am.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. I was upset about it for a long time, but I'm not anymore. He was always more his father's son than mine. I don't think he ever really cared much for me anyway, except of course for when he was little.
Why did you come here? Was it absolutely necessary?
Yes, absolutely. I have a minute income of $200 and nothing saved. The last 2 plays I've been in have been failures, and there was nothing else to be. I also found I couldn't learn lines anymore. That broke my nerve.
That's what finished me off, too. I was a slow study at the best of times. The strain of it all became intolerable and humiliating. Even more humiliating than this.
I refuse to think of this as humiliating. I think we've earned that, I really do.
Perhaps we have, Lotta. Perhaps we have.
Bonita left a bottle of her whiskey. Would you like a sip?
Maybe just a small one.
All right.
Lavinia Parsons? Well, he must have been mad.
Well, she was more attractive than you and prettier than me and a great deal younger than both of us.
I must remember to buy some whiskey at Meathead. What really is the best kind?
I don't know. There's Hague and Black and White. It's all much of a muchness unless one is a connoisseur, and we're neither of us that.
Well, Lotta, we meet again.
We meet again.